to search for receipts, after you've set everything up, all you have to do is click the Run Receipts button. And what that'll do is that it'll go through all of those transactions and look in each and every one of my connected Gmail accounts and look for receipts. And you can see it's found 28 matches to review. So let's look at the first one. GitHub here is a so-called suggested match. And you can see those are highlighted in a darker color than where it's just found an email and it's not certain it's the right one. With the suggested ones, it's fairly certain. So you can approve all of those if you want, but we're going to go through this a little manually now to show how it works. So for this one, it matches the sum, it matches GitHub, it matches receipt terms, and the email itself looks like the right email. So we'll go ahead and approve that match. And then you can press here for next unfinished transactions. You can also use shift down for that, or we can press over here. So this one here matches the right sum, matches that one, looks like the right email. Let's go ahead and approve that one. This one was one of the uncertain ones, and you can see it's uncertain because it doesn't match the right sum. So let's open that one and look at it. And that definitely does not look like the right email to me. So I'm going to ignore this transaction and I'm going to have to find a receipt for it otherwise, because it doesn't look like receipt when I found it. So that's ignored. And this one, approve that one. And I'm just going to go ahead and approve all the suggested ones because usually they're fairly good. So that leaves these. There's one for myself, but I know the right receipt isn't in my email, so I'm just going to ignore that transaction. One for Basecamp here, where it doesn't match that one, but it matches the sum. And that seems like the right thing, so let's go ahead and just approve that. Match it to the transaction, good. One here, no, let's ignore that. And this one, where you have sent an automatic payment, yeah, that looks like the right receipt to me. Let's go ahead and choose that one. So that's 25 receipts ready to export. And we'll go ahead and do that. But I'm going to show you a few other things first. So if you, for instance, let's look at the ones that we didn't find any matches for. So for instance, this one from Miro, it didn't find any match for. But what we can do then, we can click this link, of course, and go straight to Gmail and find it ourselves the old way. But we can also click this one called Customize Search Terms. And I know that Miro changed their name from Realtime Board not that long ago. So I suspect that the receipt is called Realtime Board, not Miro. So I'm going to change the merchant name to that and then search for it and see what we find. And you can see then it found the right receipt. So we can approve that match then. And we can do the same thing for this one. Customize Realtime Board. And what this becomes is basically just a structured way to search for receipts in Gmail. That's much, much quicker than the other ones. And the other ones here, I know there are no receipts for email for, so I'm just going to ignore those. So that's 27 receipts now that we've ready to export. So we can export those in two different ways. We can store them as PDFs to desktop, or we can forward them as emails straight into our accounting software. And you can read more about both of those in the sections below. Thank you for watching, and that's it for searching and matching receipts for Receipt Runner. Okay, let's cancel that one.